when you buy a property, like that one in Texas we were talking about, or anywhere, it doesn't have to be Texas, but do you have a management company at the apartment complex that takes care of renting and repairing and cleaning and day-to-day stuff like that then?
Yes.
Do they work for you, or are they someone that you're paying so much a month or however that doesn't even work for you?
They get paid based upon the percentage of the collections, which incentivize them to collect as much as possible.
But they work for your group then, or they're independent company?
They are a third-party independent company. Although the answer to your question is yes, they work for us, but it's no different than you hiring someone to come in and maintain your tire machine, right? It's an outside vendor. It's really kind of weird. Here's the analogy. Let's say there was a company out there, and you'll relate to this, I know Brad will too, that you could hire to come in and brought in their own manager, their own assistant manager, their own technicians, and all of that. And all you did was do the marketing and handle, and they even handle the marketing, do all of that now that I think of it, right? And they come in and run your auto repair shop. That's exactly what they're doing with our apartment complex. They have the keys to the kingdom, and they make the numbers happen. We get a dashboard. We call it an MMR, a Monday morning report. We get every single Monday, which tells us how many new applications come in, how many of those were converted to new tenants, and the ones that weren't converted to new tenants, why, what the collections were, how many evictions are going on, how many skips, people moving, midnight moves happened, how much collections are, how much delinquency there is, what the plan is for the delinquency. We get that every single Monday, and we meet on it every single Tuesday or Wednesday on a Zoom meeting just like this, and we talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly, keeping them accountable.
And so you've got them on like a yearly contract or something?
Correct. Yep.
And so you may part ways with them for whatever reason at the end of the contract and find somebody different for whatever reason.
Actually, it's a 30-day notice. The lender requires that. You are not tied to them for the entire year, although they want that, and it's in all of their contracts. The lender always says, nope, take that out. 30 days, no reason necessary. Both ways. They can resign, we can fire them. We've had to, the one that Jake and I were just talking about, we had to change management companies. The other company was not performing. It's kind of weird because that same company is performing flawlessly in other communities at other apartment complexes. It's just this community, they could not.
So are these national companies that you may use the same company in Texas that you may use in California, or are these all private and sole proprietor type things, or just in a local area, or maybe both?
Some are multi-state, some are single state, some are multi-state. It's a great question, but the answer is yes and yes. We've got the one company I was just referring to. I'm using them in Oklahoma. I'm using them in Texas, many communities in Texas, and they do very well. I know that another partner on the deal is using them in Kansas City. I know that they're in Arkansas. So I'm not using them in Arkansas, but I just know that they're multiple states. And then there's others that are just single state. I've got an apartment management company in Missouri, and that's all they do is Missouri. Actually, I shouldn't say that. Right across the bridge of the Mississippi River is Illinois, and they are managing that property as well. So they are a couple of states there, but technically it's still St. Louis.